Right, you lot, and welcome back to the second channel. It's another tier list video! Yay, everyone's favourite. I'm full of creativity. Basically, to sum it up, right, this channel, as you know, has taken a bit of a back burner. I still want to do content on it because I actually enjoy making videos to this channel the most out of all of mine. But, yeah, it's going to be less videos, but I do have a few good ideas. Today, to set it, I thought since it was my 5 year anniversary, like a month and a half ago, I thought I should probably do a video where I rate all of my main channel videos of all time because I've done it before where I've done it based off thumbnails, but I've never done it based off quality. I know I did one with Bro a year ago, but I've made a lot more videos since then, and my opinion on some videos have changed. Um, yeah, a couple of rules. I've not got every single video on here. I've got 107 out of like 141, I think I've got now. So quite close. I've not included any like the shorts, apart from like one. I have included the live streams like off hiatus or chat because they're just funny, aren't they? No songs in this list apart from I guess the Dakili diss track with the I One beer because I'm gonna do in a couple of weeks just to spread out content. Once I've released my last 3 songs and they made it out the live EP, I'm gonna do a Lewis of Content songs tier list on this channel. I don't want to be repeating myself too much, right? I know I've done a video similar to this where I rated all my 2021 videos, but I've made loads this year and I've never really talked about some of the old videos. So yeah, let's go over the tiers quickly, should we? So we got God tier. Now these are not necessarily the best videos. These are the like your Teddy Smith. That's your mean tier, basically. Then you got my best work. You maybe say, tell me your best work in second tier because this tier is actually going to be my best videos. God tier is going to be like the most memed videos, basically. You got bangers, just classic videos, just very good, pretty solid. Like they're pretty decent. They're not a banger, but like yeah, it's quite good. You got It Happened tier. It's not terrible, but it's not much of no. It's not that good, is it? Then we got second channel content. It holds the quality of something you'd see on this channel. Should delete, which, and then the worst one is Wamitpa, which stands for Would I Really Mind If It Perished? Lovely tier. Right, so I've got a lot of videos to get through, like 107, so I've got to try and be as quick as possible here, because this might be a half an hour video knowing this channel. Right, the first video, Disneyland Paris Day 2. Yes, it got a lot of views, but I'll put it in It Happened, because I don't think it's second channel content, considering the fact it's my most viewed video, but it's just not a very good video, is it? I could have done so much more with the Disney vlogs. I'm talking Disney vlogs. I'll just put the other one in It Happened here. The thing with the Disney vlogs is I could have done so much more with it, and I think next year, potentially, we're planning on going to Florida, and I'd love to do something there, because I feel like if I had the resource I have now, and I added like a commentary element to it, I could make some great holiday vlogs. Right, we got the Grandpa Joe video, a fan favourite. I'm going to put it in pretty solid. Or is it banger? I think it's teetering on banger. The problem with the Grandpa Joe videos, I think the worst part of the video was when I was talking about Grandpa Joe, because I find that with a lot of my more modern commentary videos. But like the bits before that, because this was the video that like talks about like the Will Smith slap and stuff like that in it, so quite mental. Right, toy movie, banger for toy movie. I think this was a funny video. I told the story well. I like these videos, but I do like. I always enjoy them. Like off hiatus too. I've done the story for the content. They're always bangers for me. Then we got another Disney Rob. This was the hotel review. That's second channel content, mate. Then we got Star Wars versus Star Trek. Why Star Wars? I mean, why was that video? It's just common knowledge. I I guess I'll go. I guess second channel content. Like that's the quality of it. I'll go. It Happened actually. The only problem is that I didn't know Star Trek very well because I'd rather watch the entire Twilight quadrilogy than ever see a Star Trek film. So yeah. Off hiatus. Right, moving on. We got the Premier League prediction video. I wanted to try this out and test it to see how it would do before I launched the official football channel. So I'm just gonna go. It happened for the video because I think it was a decent video, a few good jokes in there. But the problem with that is like my other videos are more broad. Like my other videos, you could put say the Uri Geller video on and not know who Uri Geller is, and by the end you could understand Uri Geller, my frustration with him. But with this, it's like if you don't know the Premier League, it's like you're not really getting anything out of the video, which is why I'm not putting it higher. Then we got the birthday video. Should delete. I'm pretty sure my nan almost showed her like bum on camera at one point in this video, so yeah, it's crap. Right, then we got Plants vs Zombies. You know what? I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna go pretty solid for the Plants vs Zombies video, just because this was like the only good video I made post like Q&A with Gremlin, no post Cloudflare. Like the problem was like it peaked in the first 10 minutes. Everyone was it was a quality idea for a video, but it just didn't work. But then we got the best school YouTube videos. It happened. I'm gonna go for that one. By the way, I'm rating these videos kind of based off the time period that they came out. So, for example, I'm not saying that the Planet Zombies video was better necessarily than my best work, but based on when that video came out compared to. So, for example, when I rate, say, my recent video, I'd be comparing it to the likes of the Uri Geller video, the Rory McSorley video, some more recent videos, or videos of the same caliber, for example. Like if I do, but when it comes to something like Hack Zombie, I'm looking. Well, I made this in 2018. One of the better things I did in 2018. I'll put it in that tier. Then we got the worst. I'm gonna go for that one pretty solid because I think when I rant it's a bit better. Then we got birthday toy opening. I'm gonna have to go second channel content because I've done a birthday video on the second channel. So I've actually already done that as second channel content. The problem with this video is that it's too long and I didn't edit obviously back then. Kids Choice Wars is obviously second channel content. I mean, it's literally a second channel series I do, so why not? Gaston and LeFou play Roblox. It happened here. I mean, I had this whole thing going again with Gaston and LeFou play Roblox, but it didn't stick for long. I think the stick was cool for like one video, and it got old. Then we got Can I Beat the YouTuber in a Fight? That's a should delete tier video because it's there because right. The concept was good, but I just executed it really poorly because like the idea was like, okay, can I beat this YouTuber fight? So I put a bunch of like memed YouTubers, the likes of Morgs, the likes of like Nastia, that bloody like Bold Martin, like J Station, memed YouTuber. But then I also throw in like some actual boxing legends like Mike Tyson, and then I also throw in my schoolmates like I had Bromo and Reese and that in there. So it was a weird assortment of people. Then we got the 40 sub special. Should delete the roast of school YouTube. I used to really like this video, but the more it's the football channel video again. It's like I did this video for like my friends basically. But if you watched it, you wouldn't know. I should have just done a generic roast of 2021. Which if I do one this year, I'll just do the roast of 2022 instead of the roast of school YouTube because it was like. Okay, it was cool for them. They found it funny, but like no one else did. So that's my problem with it. Cats in cosplay were Mitpa, obviously. Unexpected win in the arcade for the time period again. Pretty solid video. No, I'm gonna put it in. It happened because the filming was poor, but like I did a video in an arcade, like they just got cool YouTubers do. There's like 5 of them. What's it? We won £10, and obviously it's an epic moment, but I didn't capture that well enough. I felt. Squeaky Clean Louise is a banger. I think it. No, I'll put it in pretty solid just because I think this video could have been better if the woman responded to it. But no one knows where Squeaky Clean Louise is. She could be dead for all we know because she's not uploaded in like 2 years. She's not uploaded to social media in 2 years. Don't ask why I know this. So yeah, I think Squeaky Clean Louise has fallen away. Disneyland. It happened here again. Amber Heard. My best work. I think this was a banger of a video. I really liked the Amber Heard. I thought it was funny. The jokes were good, and it was a commentary video that didn't have like the 2-3 minutes at the beginning where I talk about news. This was one where I went straight into the topic and spent 7 to 8 minutes just talking about Amber Heard. I think it paid off. Then we got the first Q&A. I think the problem with this is that I'll put it second channel content level because Q&A with Gremlin was just a million times better than it. We got this shit. Mitpa. Right, channel update is also Mitpa. One of the most dullest videos I've ever made. Like, what needed to be said could have been said in 2 minutes, but I dragged it out to a 10-minute video. I sound like 2016 YouTube there, but like, confronting Makili is going in God tier because of what it did for the channel. Because it's like, Like this video, I know it almost ended my career, but it really was the first great video I made on this channel, I think. So it's going in God. On a quality level, it's probably pretty solid. Um, now I've not included all the Roblox videos, but I've included a few. So we got Peppa Pig to delete here. The Fairies and Mermaids is supposed to be my entire Roblox catalogue. Oh, I did the Roblox thing. I like playing the game, but it wasn't the content I ever wanted to do. I did it because I thought Roblox was popular at that time period, so I thought I could kind of leech off of that. But what I underestimated was the fact that there's about 1,000 people who do it. So unless you stand out or like you have something different about you, you're not going to pop. And there were already kids like my age doing that. You had like that Ethan Gamer TV kid, for example. He had like 3 million subscribers at the point. It's like that market was already fulfilled. Right, then we got Lumber Kiking. I've included this one because it's got Reece Brain in it, and just because that absolute legend's in it, we're going to have to put it in God tier. Right, Chad vs Bulgaria Part 4 is a banger, I think. This was the best part of Chad vs Bulgaria. I think we can all agree on that one. It just was. Oh, why have I included Speedrun 4 in this? I think it's because like, it's the first Roblox video I did after thinking about. Right, Rory McSorley, pretty solid, I think. I find this video quite underrated. Like it didn't perform very well, like most of my recent videos, but it wasn't as good as Yuri Geller. I don't think Yuri Geller was better for me, but I did find it funny. But again, I think the worst part of the Rory McSorley video was actually talking about Rory McSorley because it's like the problem was with other topics, take like Stonehenge, Amber Heard, Lose Women, for example. I've got quite a bit to say about them. Rory McSorley, I only had like a minute and a half. It was like content to actually make. Right, then we got how to annoy the content. Is it solid or is it happen? I'm gonna go solid because I think it's an entertaining video and it's different and I like to spice it up. We spiced it up with that. So like Pogo Zombies going in second channel content. My most enter the most pointless beef I ever had is a Pogo Zombie, right? And it was good for its time period, so I'll move it up to no, because it wasn't, because this came out at the same time as the likes of the Cloud Theory. And that was a million times better, right? The Easter video, I'll put it in pretty solid only because of the Jesus bit. Oh, shit. Shit. My finger's freezing. Right, let's see if my thing bloody saved. Sorry about this, and I ain't edited it out. Come on, please save. There is a God out there. My account. Get in. Right, anyway, back to the game. So Easter, just because of the Jesus bit, I'm going to put it in pretty solid. That's the only reason. Alright, where's Find Your Way in the Wedding speech? For the time period, I thought it was quite good, but looking back on the video, it's like... And I know I stated I'm doing it based off when it came out, but like, it's different. I mean, only for like the old video. For more modern ones, it's like, they're all kind of grouped together. But it was kind of the start of the commentary phase. It wasn't as good as my other stuff, but I'm going to go with pretty solid for it. Lose Women is my best work. Such a funny video, so entertaining. I love the Lose Women video. It was actually sick. Probably my favourite video I've done this year. No, I think there's one better. Apart from like Bandage and Change the Tide, because I like my songs most, obviously. But Teddy Special. I mean, there's only one answer. We got the Rise of Skywalker video. It happened here, I think, for the Rise of Skywalker. It wasn't a great video. It wasn't awful either. I thought it was a bit like the only video I've ever done in a film. I probably won't do that kind of thing again because it was like, yeah, I had some good points, but I feel like everyone and their dog's done a video on why the Rise of Skywalker didn't work. Everyone knows it's an absolute disgrace to the Star Wars franchise. Then we got Halloween. I'm putting Halloween in Womitpa. This is one of those videos where I couldn't get the mic, kind of, because I use an app to record my mic audio. I just couldn't get it to load because of the internet, so I was like, screw it, I need to get this Halloween video done. It's like Halloween, so what I did was I just did no audio. I did the same thing for the McDonald's video, and it was a bloody disgrace, absolute disaster. The Halloween video. Then we got my newest video. I'm gonna go pretty solid. I don't think it's banger. This is my top 10 best videos of all time. This is kind of just there. I changed up the style, and I really want feedback. Please give feedback on the main channel. Anyone who sees it, if you like, depending on what you want. Then we got this little channel update I did. It happened here. Right, then we got the second 8th of July 2017. Should delete. It was crap. The first one was better. Right, we got Nico. How Nico I Prank the News, and it's obviously a God tier video. That's obviously the best video I've ever made. Right, Chad with Bulgaria Part 1. Where did I put Part 4? I put it out in banger. I'm gonna go pretty solid. I'll put pretty solid for all Chad with Bulgaria apart from the 4th part. I think that's banger. 8th of July 2017. It's the one that started it all. It's like Toy Story. The first one is the worst one. You can fight me on that. Because I know people are going to go, oh, Toy Story 4 was terrible. No, Toy Story 4 was better than the first one, at least. The first Toy Story is not that good, people looking back on it. Toy Story 3, it goes 3, 2, 4, 1. That's the ranking. Right, we've got Say It or Shot It, Holly's edition. The audio did cut out halfway through, but it's got to be a banger. It's got to be a banger. Right, then we got Kurt Zuma. The first video, this was one of the first like modern commentary videos I did. It was the first one, like I took a topic but this was before I kind of had my 3 minutes to begin to talk about news. So I'm gonna go for the time period. I think it's a banger. Right, we got the Eurocamp holiday video. Gonna have to go should delete. This video was like copyright strike for like 2 years and disappeared, so you might not recognise it. Then we got the end of Lewis Bit content, banger. Come on, it's a banger. Like, no one believed it though, so I'm gonna have to go. I'm actually gonna have to like move it really down because nobody was sold. I think Hodge was the only person who fell for it. It was funny, but nobody fell for it. Everybody knew that I wasn't quitting. I feel like if I did that now, we'd have a bit more of an effect because no one cared about me back then. That's the problem. Confronting bro moment. This was a very odd video to make because it was like, okay, I did the whole, like the build up to the fight was so much better than the actual fight. We all know what happened in the Connect 4 scrap. What's it? And confronting bro moment. Confronting bro moment is a weird one because like we come to my house, we filmed the clip. And like, okay, I need to make a whole video of this. This video was the introduction to Reginald, so I'm just gonna, it happens, that video. The Zoom, this is my least viewed video of all time. We'll admit, per mate. Nobody gives a toss. Right, we've got Disneyland Paris, the road trip, second channel content for that. I don't think it literally, I wouldn't actually do a holiday vlog on the second channel, but I mean the quality of the content is on par with a standard video on this channel, not the lecture tour, because the lecture tour is like the best video I've ever done. Right, then we got, what's it? The meal deals video. I forget this video, so I'm just gonna have to go second channel content because it was really forgettable. Really forgettable. We got the Q&A first announcement. I actually thought that was probably the better announcement I did out of the two. This was the first video to include Jordan. It was Q&A of a Gremlin announcement. The Cloud Theory is God. The Cloud Theory is the greatest video and will be the greatest video I've ever done. Right, Off Hiatus 2. Right, how many more have we got? We've got loads. We've got absolutely loads. Right, Off Hiatus 2 is my best work. I really like this video. I think it's got the absolute like best quality. The storyline was great. I really like it. It's better than the Toy Movie video. And we got Uri Geller. You know what? I'm gonna put Uri Geller in my best work. I think out of the modern few videos I've done, this is my best recent video that wasn't bandaged. I think. Uri Geller. It was just an entertaining video. Just had all the best elements in it. Enjoyed it, and I think both bits were equal. The bit talk about the news was good, and the Uri Geller bit was good. Like Stonehenge, it happened here. The problem is Stonehenge isn't an actual wonder of the world, so the whole point of the video was pointless. So, Say It or Shot It 1. I put 2 banger. I'll put the first one in pretty solid, I think. Then Chad with Bulgaria, pretty solid. Pokemon Quest. I mean, we all know where Bro wants this one, so I'm gonna put it here. Then we got the wedding speech. I'm gonna put it in my best work. It could be God, to be fair. Like it's teetering. You know what? No, I'll put it God. No, I'll put it in my best work because God's a meme tier plus the cloud theory. um, the wedding speech was probably the most impressive thing I've got in my life, and I know it maybe wasn't the best quality video per se, but I did do a bit beforehand, and I know you could use the argument of like, oh, if you put the football video and the bloody school video down a tier because you said they didn't. But the thing is, this was like a moment, and you didn't need. The speech did a good job of actually explaining like the jokes. It wasn't like the football video. It was like 20th Bournemouth. Who the hell are Bournemouth? Isn't that something relevant city? Or like the school YouTube video where I don't explain the context behind the jokes. So unless you're like one of my 5 mates, you wouldn't get it. Q&A with Gremlin 2. It happened because I don't remember. I only remember one memory from this video, and I can't say it on a video. It involved one of the people who asked the questions, or you can fill in the blanks. Q&A with Gremlin 2 was very solid, I thought, but not as good as the first one. I think if the first one didn't exist, it would be in banger. Story videos of the content, my best work. Probably my favourite video I've done this year. It just was the perfect way to like tell the story of this channel, and the jokes were some of the best I've done. Yeah, we'll go down in history as one of the best ones. Then we got chat. God tier for chat. I mean, have you seen the opening? Do me a favour once you've seen this video. Get me full watch time on this one, but go to my main channel, watch the video chat, and see the first 10 seconds of that video. It is one of the most unbelievable things I've ever made. Right, McDonald's is Womitpa because one, it was a crap idea for a video. Like, I literally had a McDonald's last week, so any argument I made against McDonald's is irrelevant. Right. Oh, that's a lovely little advert there. Right, we got me and Bro away. Our content should delete because um, it just wasn't a very good video. Cause we woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning because we thought we had online school. So we're like, okay, we're gonna be tired later to do this video. So I want to get this out this weekend. Let's film this now. But then it was like we didn't actually have online school. It turned out they cancelled it that time. So we did it for no reason. Right, then we got Lewis versus Bro moment. This video annoys me, so I'm gonna put it in Womet, but I'll explain why. If you type in my channel, so when I tell the Reddit people my channel, because I don't give links and stuff anymore, they will find this video. That's the video that they will like see when they search my channel name. Sometimes my new video will pop up above it, sometimes it doesn't. I don't get why it's that video. So everyone it's probably because I put Lewis for content in the title, isn't it? Right, then we got a Disney Collective haul.
I don't know who's. Can I check yeah, they can catch up really soon.
Alright, thanks, Oliver. Right, Disney Collective haul. Second channel content level. This was the second one I did, and I preferred the first one. Right, this is either I'm gonna call this one the truth on my video on the Keeley. Womitpa. I was playing the victim card too much. Right, made it out alive EP. I think it's a pretty solid video. I think this video might get a bad rap because it's a bit pointless, utterly. But it worked as a preview for the EP, and I wanted to do this. And there'll be another one of these. I've already got 3 songs nailed. My next like EP or album or whatever the hell I do. 3 songs done in 2 weeks. That's mental. All right, then we got what's it? So famous birthdays. Should I do a revamp of the famous birthdays video on this channel? I probably should do that at some point. Womitpa, I think. No, this video was underrated actually. I'm gonna put it in pretty solid for the time period. This is the video I did before confronting Achilles. This was like the first video that I actually put effort into making. I filmed it like 4 times. Plants and Zombies top tier as Womitpa. Such a boring video. Such like a lame video to come back with because Now, if I disappeared for 2 years, God, the video that came back would be a absolute banger. Right, Travis, Bulgaria. Hasbro versus Moana thing. Should delete, probably. It's just a bit dull. Right, I won my final video on Nikili. I hate this video. Where I messed up with this video was that I put the diss track fucking in the video. So instead of, it's like what Rotosaur used to do with his old vlogs, where he'd put a bloody song in the video. It's like, no, I should have just released the diss track on its own, and I think it would have done better. Right, what's it? Lego cards. That God tier video. God tier for Lego cards. Actual pinnacle of my channel. Right, Surveilling Families. Should delete. I did like a storyline, Socialist Theory. Only one part was ever bloody made. Nando's. I'm gonna go pretty solid for Nando. No, I'll go It Happened because I think the best part of this video wasn't talking about Nando's again. We got cheese strings. Cheese strings. Second channel content. It sounds like a phone call. I mean, this was another video that was kind of based off a joke in the school that we were doing a food tech lesson, had to design a restaurant, and one of the items, for some reason, we put in our restaurant was cheese strings. We look at cheese strings, we found this story from this mother, and we found it so funny. Christmas, you know what? I'm gonna go It Happened, just kind of there. How to Be Bro Moment is my best work. It has to bloody be. How to Be Bro Moment was just it's my most viewed video that wasn't Q&A with Gremlin or, of course, Thingamajig. 25 Ways to Annoy. Where did I put the other annoying video? I think I put it in pretty solid. I'm gonna put this one banger. Because right, I bloody I'm putting it there because I think Holly's acting was better in this video than mine in mine. So let's get more subs in the Keeley. It happened here. Q&A with Gremlin is God. It just is God. I mean, I don't think it's my best work because it's so like a notorious video, and I never got it. I did a reaction video. I never posted it because I didn't think it was very good. But I filmed the reaction videos, and I watched it, and I'm like, I don't get why this was so good because it's so different to what I do now. There was a lot of quick edits in the video, very fast paced, a shorter video. It was only 4-5 minutes the final cut. So it was so weird going back and watching that. Billionaire Boy book review is pointless. Second channel content, a book review. Plants vs Zombies Tiller. You know what? I'm gonna put it in pretty solid because right, for its time period, I thought this was a really underrated video. It was so much better than Plants vs Zombies Top Tier. It was actually a funny video. Give me a favour and watch that one. It is second channel content in theory, but I actually enjoyed it. Right, Plants vs Zombies. This was the top 10 hidden zombies. I thought for a time period this was the best video I ever made, so I'm gonna put it in banger, just because, right, of when it came out. This was the best. Even Bro to this day still says it's a good video. I mean, he's the most cynical person I know. Right, the Autumn Disney Collective Haul, second channel content. Q&A with Gremlin announcement. I think the announcement was better than the actual Q&A. I'm gonna go pretty solid for it. Top 10 reasons the Keys are legend. That's second channel content. How to Be Reese Wiser. It's a banger. It's a banger. It's not my best work, but it's close. The My Hospital series. Womitpa, obviously. Lewis vs. Bro Moment. I quite like this video. I think it was a good setup so far. I'll put it in pretty solid. Dolls Collection. Womitpa. Who likes dollies? That's gay. My God. Clearly someone's been watching too much Andrew Tate. Fuck Andrew Tate. Right, Mike Jang interview. Womitpa. Total respect to Mike Jang for, of course, coming on to my channel and doing that interview. I really digged it, but, you know, it's a shame. And I've interviewed 2 rappers in my time. I might upload the other one I did. I did this in 2020. With a guy called JC. I definitely prefer JC as a person and his music and kind of his story to Mike Jang. Mike Jan was the weaker video. The return reaction is a should delete because it's like a second channel reaction video, but like I did it wrong. Just watch the video and you'll find out. Happy Go Lucky, I'm gonna have to put should delete because I think this video was really poor on rewatch. I saw it a couple of weeks ago. Not only do I look very different in it, like meant how much I've grown in like a year and a half or whatever, but also it wasn't that good. Like the video started off well, but the problem is I hadn't actually read the book. I felt I should have probably read it if I wanted to actually do it. But like the joke was like, okay, it's the best book in the world. The video starts off okay when I bring in with the book. Then I did the whole segment when I was like breaking down like quotes from the book. I just went through fun. The bit was alright. Then I did the bit with Holly, which was her like first appearance. And she was like the girl apparently who wrote Happy Go Lucky. That bit wasn't that good. And then the bit at the end, the payoff was alright, but it was just a bit crap. Into our last 5 videos now. How to be the key Optus sniper. I'm gonna have to put it happened here. I thought this was the worst how to video. Still better than the Hodge one. But I've got to keep that joke alive. And then we got the toy movie trailer. God tier, obviously. Best video I've ever made. And we got quick draw. Right, we got Captain Marvel, but Into the Woods wasn't there, was it? I swear I had Into the Woods. Second channel content is a podcast. If I do any Disney ranks, I'll probably put it on this channel now. Then It's Snowing is literally second channel content. That was one of the most lazy videos I've made. Right, that's probably like an hour long or something, but that is me ranking every single list of the content video. So, and if I were to rank, I only do like the top 2 tiers, but like I think the best video, unironically, I think is the story of Focus Ever content, followed by Off Hiatus, followed by Amber Heard, followed by How to Be Bro Moment, followed by Lose Women, followed by A Year Ago, followed by The Wedding Speech. And the bangers, I think the best one's Toy Movie, followed by How to Be Ruth Weisner, followed by Say It All Shot at 2, followed by Chapter of Gary Part 4, followed by How to Annoy, followed by Kurt Zoom, and then followed by Fantasy Zombies. Then I won't do the other tiers. And for women, like the top 3 worst videos, I think, unironically, are McDonald's, Halloween, and channel update. Right, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back next week. I've got a couple of things I want to upload on this channel next week, so I hope you enjoy.